Imagine this, a government official named Sean Thomas, who used to do public discussions on ideology and religion, is shot dead in one of his public rallies. The city is at the brink of a riot. There are discussions happening on social media, there are discussions happening on television, the left wing and the right wing are divided, people are discussing about the morality of the action, but away from all this, the killer is held captive in an interrogation room, handcuffed, one table, two chairs, and bam. An FBI officer enters with a cigarette in his hand and throws the file in front of the killer and says, "People are signing petitions for you, saying you're innocent, misguided, you're not what they're showing on the television, you're just mentally unstable. What are you?" The killer, who has no remorse for his actions, laid back, comes into the light and says, "What do you think? Am I misguided, innocent, or unstable?" The officer says, "We both know you are not innocent." The killer says, "And I can guarantee you, I'm not misguided either." Then the officer asks, "Then what are you?" The killer says, "I am inevitable." The officer starts laughing. He says, "Nice to meet you, Thanos." "How so? How come you are inevitable?" The killer says, "For what Thomas was doing, if not me, someone else would have done it sooner or later." The officer asks, "What was Thomas doing?" The killer says, "He was spreading hate. People are already divided between color, language, race, identity. Hate and divide is the last thing that we need right now." The officer says, "So you are a Mother Teresa with a sniper?" Says, "No, I'm just a commoner who was tired of his bullshit." "So you killed him because you were tired of his bullshit?" It's like, no. He was spreading lies, outrageous lies about my community. He made a villain out of my people. He said we are some parasites in the world. We are mentally ill. We needed some sort of fixing. We don't need any fixing. We're just as human as you are." The officer smirks and he says, "So you killed him for your personal agenda?" He said, "No. I killed him because he was a fascist. And I hate fascist people." And the officer asks, "Who is a fascist?" He says, "Fascist is someone who suppresses voices by force." And the officer asks, "By killing him, what were you trying to do?" "I just wanted to shut him up once and for all." And by that logic, the officer asks, "Who is a fascist now?" And he